Alright, today is July 27th, 2018. We are here in Fondren Library at Rice University, entering Mr. Sam Kanathan for the Houston Asian American Archive. My name is Taylor Crane.
My name is Priscilla Lee.
Alright, so to start it off, when and where were you born?
I was born in December 28, 1943, and I was born in a village called Natarasan Kotai in southern Tamil Nadu,
Okay.
India.
Can you describe your childhood? Like, what was it like?
Oh, my parents and my grandfather, everybody, they were all traders, businessmen in Burma.
Mm-hmm.
So I lived with my mother and grandfather in the village, and they went to high school there.
Mm-hmm. What was it like at the high school?
Oh, it's a small 8,000 population village, and it's a friendly, small town kind of thing.
Okay, did you have like a strong bond with like the community in the village?
Yeah, well, everybody knows everybody,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you are good or bad. Everybody knows.
How did your family influence you?
Well, it's essentially discipline. You have to follow discipline and go by what elders say,
Mm-hmm.
what they want. That's how you follow.
Okay. Did you feel pressured or inspired to follow in their steps?
Well, I don't know, there must have been pressure, but
Mm-hmm.
in general I would call it inspired.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know the difference when I was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now I think it helped me,
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's inspired.
How did they inspire you?
Well, usually they show the way. You just walk behind them, you see what all they are doing,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that's the right thing to do. So that's inspiration, because you are going to be in the right path if you follow them.
Mm-hmm. What traditions did you practice?
Well, in India, in villages and all that, it's essentially you have to follow the unwritten rules.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows what to do, what not to do,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you don't question any of those traditions. You just follow, faithfully.
Mm-hmm.
And you can ask your friends why they do this, why they do that, but essentially you cannot change things, so you just follow.
Okay. Where did the traditions come from? Like.
I think it must have come from long, grandparents to parents to children,
Mm-hmm.
just passed on, especially from grandmother to mother type of thing.
So you'd say family is very important.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely is.
Okay. So how did you move to Houston?
Oh, I went to school and got my mechanical engineering degree in University of Texas, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, 1969, Austin was a small town. So I came to Houston looking for a job and found a job here, so I settled here.
Mm-hmm. So how did you settle into the South Asian community in Houston?
Well, it was essentially, it's University of Houston, University Center.
Mm-hmm.
Now they call it Student Center. It used to be called University Center.
Mm-hmm.
That's we lived in an apartment on Elgin Street, right next to the Cullen, Elgin.
Mm-hmm.
So we were all, 4 kids taking an apartment and living there. So slowly, we get to know other University of Houston students and looking for a job, and we saw Indian movies, and then Festival of Lights. It's called Diwali. At the University of Houston. So most of the yearly my impressions of Houston or Texas is from University of Texas Austin or University of Houston, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 places where I saw a lot of new things as a student.
Mm-hmm. Which one did you like better, Austin or Houston?
Well, Austin is a university town at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody belongs to the university.
Mm-hmm.
Houston, we just 2 miles down is downtown, big city, Greyhound bus, and Houston was already big city in '69,
Mm-hmm.
so there's a more urban village, more urban setup in Houston. Austin was still a small town with lakes and trees and real nice Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Houston was already traffic, 45 South Gulf Freeway, already a lot of traffic, construction, so it's more urban. Houston was more like a city, big city,
Mm-hmm.
with freeways already being built
Mm-hmm.
to Galveston.
Okay, so how did you start to get involved with the temple?
Well, first I started what is called Patients Hospitality Committee at the University of Houston,
Mm-hmm.
India Student Association. That is to help the heart patients coming to Texas Medical Center, St. Louis Hospital, or the Methodist Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got started. Then came into what's called India Students Association,
Mm-hmm.
then Hindu Worship Society. By October 77, we branched off and started what is now known as Meenakshi Temple in Pearland.
Did you have any support or any opposition while you were creating the temple?
Oh, yeah, the local people did not understand it
Mm.
because that's a time where the Hare Krishna
Mm-hmm.
movement was 69. Hare Krishna it started from New York and it was spreading all over the country. So a lot of local Americans converted to Hare Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
So the local Pearland population thought we are going to convert their kids. So they didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So then we had to tell them this temple is for us, our kids, not for, we are not trying to convert anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of understood.
Mm-hmm.
If they want, they can visit, but we are not here to convert them.
Mm-hmm.
So then the opposition slowly reduced, and people like Pearland Mayor, was, Thomas J. Reed,
Mm-hmm.
he was very helpful talking to the community and tell them what kind of people we are and things like that. So that helped.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you reached out to area officials to get support for building
Yes.
the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I visited most of the neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
talked to them. Some of them would not talk to you, but still we went to their house and say hello and talked to them. And slowly they accepted us.
Mm-hmm.
Took some time.
Mm-hmm. So how long did the process take? Kind of from the idea.
Oh, we
to-
started in '77.
Mhm.
I would think about 18 months to 2 years.
Mhm.
Slow, then then they start smiling us, waving their hands and all that. Slowly
Mhm.
changed. I would say 2 years.
Okay. How was it financed? Where did you get the funds from?
Oh, I started with just a few people put their money in
Mm-hmm.
and trying to buy the land and trying to pay for everyday expense. So first 2-3 years was very small expenditure, very tough.
Mm-hmm.
But end of 5 years, we are already solvent and more visitors coming from all over the state,
Mm-hmm.
more people coming in
Mhm.
and then giving donations. So by '82, we became solvent and become a bigger temple.
Mm-hmm.
So it took about 5 years to really establish a higher level income.
Mm-hmm.
82.
Okay. Who all was involved with helping you get the temple
Oh.
underway?
To start with, we had 9 board members.
Mm-hmm.
We call them trustees,
Mm-hmm.
9 of us. And See, India, people are from different states based on language. So each language is different. Each person speaks different language. So we have to get people from different states. So essentially, Meenakshi Temple is people from South India. And there are some of the friends from North India, but most of them from South India. And so we kind of invited people from different states because they bring in their friends. So out of 9, we had a mix of different states. That's why we formed the very first board that sustained, in the long run, that helped. And even today, we're trying to get people from different states to come and participate because they bring in their friends.
So it wasn't just like a local endeavor, like it was national. And
Yeah, you can call it, it's not completely India, it is mostly South India. Meenakshi Temple is. There are some other temples in town where there are more people from North India because of the language and also the way the rituals are done, the way the religious procedures are done, their priest language, all that. So they connect with the local, what they know in India. So, but the participation, a lot of people from Clear Lake, NASA, and all that, they come from the whole Indian population because Meenakshi Temple is close to Clear Lake City.
Okay. What was your vision for the temple? Like, why did you want it to be created?
Well, first of all, to start with, it's like security. Just want some place to call it your own. Okay, that way you are comfortable to be there. Okay, and your family can spend a lot of time there, safe, type of thing. And then, as time went by, you become good friends. The families and children, now grandchildren. So through these 40 years, all these families have become very close to each other. So later when there's a problem for somebody, everybody jumps in and helps. So it started for religious reasons, but it helped social, economical, help each other. That came through. But it was not planned, it was all came natural way.
How did you decide on where to build it?
I looked at land in 5 different locations in Houston, and Pearland land is relatively that time less expensive. Okay, some parts of Houston was already very expensive. I'm talking 78. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, there were 2 other traditional temples in this country before I built the Meenakshi Temple. The other 2 is New York, which is built inside the city, and there are quite a bit of parking problems. Neighbors didn't like it. And then the second temple was in Pittsburgh, which is just way out in a hill, and there is no neighbors, so there's no problem. Nobody complains. So then I thought maybe it's better to build in a place where there are not many people already living, because they think their property values will go down. The Hindu temple is built, their house prices will go down, and more traffic, all kinds of this kind of people come through my town, type of thing. So, but if you go to a place where you are the first one, nobody to complain.
Right.
So that's how the Pearland was selected, and I think it worked out, because now Pearland has grown bigger and bigger. Okay, but at that time it was a rural, small ranch type of town. You know, lot of acreage available for low price. So that's why Pearland was selected, and I think it worked out good.
Mm-hmm. So this temple was the third Hindu temple in the
Yeah,
U.S.?
it was the third Hindu traditional temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now from some parts of India, some other people come, they kind of build in a hall, they get a building
Mm-hmm.
and kind of remodel a building
Mm-hmm.
and put the god. That's one type. The other one is like we build the traditional with it's called Dravidian architecture. It's a specific architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Follow that all these things. There's specific rules to follow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the third traditional temple in this country.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of temples with, you can say big halls and like convention center type of thing. But this type of detailed architecture, was the third one. Now there are about number of them now, but at that time we were the third one.
Mm-hmm.
And we brought skilled workers from India, and they built it here.
Mm-hmm. How large was the Hindu community when the temple was built in Pearland?
I would think about 20,000 Indians,
Mm-hmm.
and possibly 15,000 Hindus. Majority of them are Hindus out of 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
And also good percentage of Christians. They settled essentially in Stafford, Missouri City. And also Muslim population which settled in Sugarland.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think about 20,000 at that time.
Okay. So like the population kind of for the temple grow from like word of mouth about the temple being there, or did you like go out and get people to come?
No, we did not go and get people to come,
Mm-hmm.
but there are many families which moved to Houston because of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Because they may live in some other city, and the women, the ladies say, well, we want to live near a temple, because we believe that you should live near a temple. You should be able to visit the temple as often as you can. See, ladies go at least
Mm-hmm.
2-3 times a week. They want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these families did move to Houston, looking for a job in Houston, moved to Houston because of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
But most people came here because they got a job here, and then they know there's a temple, so they ask where the temple is, they come.
Do you think it was more so because the temple was like a traditional temple that may have also attracted them to?
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
See, what happens here is that we believe more people come and worship in a temple.
Mm-hmm.
The temple becomes more vibrant,
Mm-hmm.
more positive energy. Okay, more people come and pray, and it adds up. Okay, so slowly, then you start getting a feeling that when you walk in there, you feel good, you are peaceful. It happens there, not outside, but it happens there.
Mm-hmm.
So then people start thinking, "Oh, it's good. I came here. I feel good," type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of the positive energy. So many people, especially first time visitors, after they come to the temple, spend some time, maybe 1 hour or something,
Mm-hmm.
then they run into you or they run into somebody, then they will start talking, "Oh, it's a real nice temple, just like being in India,
Mm-hmm.
and I like it." And they will make positive comments and move on. They will just tell you, "I feel good,"
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. So it helped a lot of families reduce stress and the priests, talking to the priests, talking to the volunteers. It's all make them feel good, and we have a very inexpensive cafeteria. You can buy Indian food. A lot of students, Rice or University of Houston students, they come there in the weekend, buy the food, then the weekdays they don't have to cook. All the Indian cuisine is all real inexpensive because we are not doing it for profit. See, so it's very low, cut down price, just for the cost plus maintenance. So, and we also have a very good library. People can sit there and read, library, books, children's section, all those things. They spend a whole Sunday, sometimes whole Saturday there. Families come in the morning, they will stay there till evening. So it has become a place to meet other Indian families. Now we also start getting local American visitors. See, this is the visitors book published by Pearland Visitors Bureau. We didn't print it; they printed it at their cost, and then they distribute to essentially Americans. They come in tour, and we arrange tour for them, 10 of them, 20 of them. So quite a bit people are knowing about it. It's also in the Texas state places to visit, so people come there to visit. When there's no restriction, anybody can come in. Just into the main temple, you have to remove your shoes. Main temple. The rest of the buildings you can wear the shoes. Only main temple. When you come inside here, main temple, then you have to remove your shoes. That's the only restriction. There's nothing else. You can stay there, meditate, do yoga, whatever, for a number of hours there inside. So now we get a small number of Americans every day now. School children, they come in groups. They come and see, ask questions, take pictures. We allow taking pictures. Some temples don't allow taking pictures inside. We allow, from the beginning I said, if somebody wants to take a picture and take it in New York and show it to some people, it's okay. So people come there with their cell phone and take pictures, and they send it to India, they send it to wherever, that they are here in the temple, type of thing. So it has become popular. It's a very beautiful architecture, beautiful temple. So they take pictures and send it to their friends.
Okay. Can you describe like the inner layout of the temple?
Yeah. See the innermost sanctum. Let me see it here. Yeah. Like here. Okay. This is the front entrance. This is what we call the main temple. This is the sanctums. Okay. This is the primary deity, which is the goddess. Okay. And this is her husband, Lord Shiva. This is Meenakshi. And this one is her brother who gives away in the marriage. It's her brother and brother's wife. So these 4 sanctums are the main sanctums inside the main temple. Okay. And then this was built in 1982. Okay. That was the very first main temple built, 82. Then we built the outer wall and all this tall gopuram. This is the one, this one. And these are all 3 more but shorter, like not this high but they're like that, shorter. 3 of them on 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. The east is the most auspicious direction for us. So the primary deity always looks towards east.
Mhm.
That's our belief. So that's the east tower, which is the tallest tower. And then the corner, they are called corner temples, because you see people come from India, from different parts of India, and each part there's certain deities, certain god or goddesses are more well known.
Mhm.
That's called Ishtadevata. Ishtadevata means what I like. Ishta means like.
Okay.
Devata means God.
Mhm.
Okay, so I like this God. Okay, so I would like the temple to have this God, like that.
Mhm.
So people make request. Can I have this? Can I have that? And then we have what is called advisory council, and then there is priest, and then there's the architect, temple architect, and the local American architect. They all sit together and say, yeah, we can fit in, we can put in.
Mhm.
And there is very strict rules of what kind of god and goddesses you can have.
Mm.
You cannot have conflicting ones, because this conflicts with that, all that. Then it is supposed to be generating negative energy.
Mm.
See, so there are rules written down long time ago. So these temple architects have read those texts. So they say, yeah, we can put this, we can do that. Then you have to kind of fundraise. Okay, we want to build this, it's going to be $100,000. We're going to build this, is $1 million, whatever that is. Then you have to come up with a plan to raise money and then build it.
Mhm.
So this is the total thing, is the main temple. This is the sanctum, innermost sanctum. This is the outer wall. This is the main part. And then we have wedding hall, we have youth center, we have library, visitor center. All those buildings are separate.
Mhm. So how'd you go about choosing like the architects and the priests and the people that were like involved with the temple?
Okay. Architects are two types.
Mhm.
One is the local architect who went to school here and licensed as by the American architects. You know, they're licensed.
Mhm.
Okay, they are the ones who come up with all the local code and everything.
Mhm.
Because you look for a person who will understand the Hindu religion or how to go about it. Okay, and then the temple architect, they are trained or taught traditionally by their grandfather, father, and now there are schools in India to teach these temple architects. Okay, so there are a number of them available.
Oh. Mhm.
Okay, so like for example, if you are going to build one for goddess Meenakshi, then you start asking which are the temple architects built goddess temple.
Mhm.
Okay, in this style, you know. So you're trying to find out who can do good job for what you want to do. So some names will be given, then you interview them and invite them.
Mhm.
They will come here and then interview them, and then he will bring, temple architect will bring his own assistants
Mhm.
trained by him. Okay, so essentially then I talked to you about nine trustees, 9 board members. They decide. Now we have 20 of them now. We expanded. Started with 9, now we have 20. Every 2 years we conduct election. Out of 800, we have 800 members. Okay, they elect these 20 board members every 2 years.
Mhm.
Okay, and like if I serve once, then I cannot come back again, because we want to give opportunity to new people.
Mhm.
That's very good about this temple, because some other Hindu temples in other parts of USA, the same people want to continue, hold on to the power. that they put money to start with. They want to hold on to the power. But I decided that by giving opportunity to a lot of people to move up, the temple will grow. More people will come in. And that turned out to be true. Because anybody can think, okay, I can come in and I can move up in this organization. That, I don't have to be a big, rich person to give a lot of money, but I volunteer, I work hard, then people will elect me. They know me, they elect me. So that way, most Hindu temples are run, managed by limited number of good people. They are good. But our format is the 800 members are there. They elect who is good. Okay, because you serve them, they elect you. They like you, they elect you. Type of thing. So it just worked out. So if you go to this book, it will say every 2 years, just for example, just I'll show you one. Okay, for example. Okay, 1983, 85, the board. Then 86, 87 board. It's all different people come into running the temples. Like that you can. This is the very first board. This was we started in 77, but formed the board in 78, March 78. So this is the very first one. There were 9 people. Somebody passed away, and we took somebody else in. So this is the very first board. Like that, we go along. We have about 40 years. We have about 20 boards. All. And this is the most recent one, 2017. This is the very first one. So you will see about 20 pages here of different people running this temple. And somebody said Sesh Bala or Prabha Bala.
Oh, yes.
That is Sesh.
Oh, yes.
That is Sesh. He was on the board in 97. So different people. I came back after early years, and I came back in 98. See, even though I said you cannot come in, then we have a little escape class. They're saying 4 years gap. Okay, you can come back after 4 years. So I was there 78, then I came back 98, 20 years later. And that's sometimes you see you don't get people, so you have to have a class saying you can come back. So most of us at least came back once, because of course the power, you like power, so you come back. So I came back only once, 20 years later. That was 1998. So you can see how many different people served this temple. See, we have about 30 people live there with family, kids, staff, priests, and so many people work part-time. He hired a lot of local people serving part-time, coming in, and they don't live there, but they come in the morning, work through the day. So it has become a major, it's like a small village, everybody together.
So with like having the board change like that, how do you keep like certain things the same, or like how do you?
Okay, see, the people who serve on the board, they get promoted in what is called advisory council. After the board, when you retire, you get kicked up, what is called advisory council. Okay? So these are the people who have served on the board before, and they continue to kind of oversee. They don't have everyday power, but auditing, conducting election, ethics, all those things are with this advisory council people. They are called advisory council.
Mhm.
Okay. The power they have is if anybody complains about any of these people, somebody complains about me, we'll go to them. Okay, then they will call me in and say what happened, why, and whatever. So, so these are the people who keep the tradition live, make sure that things don't completely change upside down.
Okay.
They are called advisory council members.
Okay.
These are the people who served as officers. They get promoted as the council members. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay. So we didn't put their pictures again because they were here already. See?
Mhm.
Okay, I was here, then I'm here.
Mhm.
See? So I'm here 98, 99, second time around. Then when my term is over, then I come 2002 as the advisory council. So these are no pictures here because my picture is already here.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's how they kind of keep the tradition
Mhm.
alive.
Okay. So there's like layers of leadership with the
Yeah.
temple. Okay.
Yeah, well, finally, what we call the supreme authority is that 800 members. Okay, we meet. Not many people show up, but the general body meeting, all the members meeting twice a year. We call for the meeting, and we have to. The people who are running the temple have to present to them the income, expenses, problems, all that to the membership. And any question they have, you are answerable to the members. Okay. After that, the board,
Mhm.
then the advisory council. Okay. So there's a different layers of responsibility,
Mhm.
and very well defined in the bylaw.
Mm.
We have a very strong bylaw, so you have to follow that. No exceptions.
Mhm.
You cannot sidestep because you have ethics committee. They will step in if you violate any of the rules.
Mhm.
So we very disciplined group, and it has worked out. That's why we don't have fight. We don't have no big problems.
Mhm.
Because you see, we have about $1.5 million a year income every year. Every day we get donations, cash. Every day you have to take it to the bank.
Mhm.
So we sell food. There's a lot of things go around, contract, but with all that you have to be disciplined. Organization has to be disciplined.
Mhm.
Otherwise you will lose your tax exempt status. You have a problem.
Mhm.
See, so we don't want to go into any of those problems. So they're very, very strict. You have to follow the rules. So I think you had one of the questions.
Mhm.
How are you involved in the temple currently,
Mhm.
and what they call this is a that's Shesh Bala was the editor. They're the one who put this thing together, the book. Yeah. See, this is the what they call a honorary president. It's more ceremonial. I don't have real power, but they will listen to me. So they wrote what happened the 40 years
Mhm.
there. So if there's any problem between two guys or two girls, whatever it is, then they'll come to me and say, this is what Priscilla is doing, this is what she's doing, this is what he's doing. So I kind of listen and they say, hey, let's forget about all these things. Work towards making the temple greater.
Mhm.
Not see, we are not important. We come and go,
Mhm.
but the institution is important. So after we leave, after we are gone,
Mhm.
the institution is important. So don't do anything which would hurt the temple. See, so then they will kind of go back, smile, and go back. See, so yeah, I have the what's called the highest honorary position, very well respected. People before me, the people who were in that position were, I took over from the people who are very highly regarded. Yeah, these were the people. He was the Assistant Director General of UN. He was number 2 man in the UN in New York during the Cuban crisis. He was the one who built the New York Temple, the father of the temple movement in the United States. And he is the professor of physics in UT Austin. He just passed away 2 months ago. And this is a philanthropist, industrialist. So, see these people, very respected. So now I have taken, they all passed away now. I took their place now. Okay, and their names helped the temple for the outside world. See, if they are involved, it should be good type of name recognition. So I have taken their place now, honorary president. They were all honorary presidents, like that. See, that's like folded. So 40 years. So we are looking for 50 years now.
Yes. What would you say is your proudest accomplishment with the temple?
I'd say people become supportive of each other. It would not have happened without the temple. Say we would have lived in different parts of Houston, maybe never met each other. Because of the temple, I think so many families become close. Okay, children, grandchildren, for many generations to come, they help each other. Okay, I think that is the most important benefit for the whole community. See, because we don't know how important that is, but it's very important, especially when you get into problems, distress, family problems, financial problems, loss of job, all kinds of problems. This kind of temple institution will help. You know, they will come together and help you. See, that if the temple is not there, you won't have it. See, so I think that is the most important accomplishment, which is not visible, but it is there. See, only when you have problems then you will know it is there. See?
So that's why you kind of made it more than just a temple. Like you have the youth center and the library and everything.
Yeah. Well, we first we started, of course, purely religious, exclusively religious. Then, based on the need, you have to expand. You have school, you teach languages, and buy library books now, CDs, DVDs, all that. And then some place to eat when you are there, you know, because you are there for the whole day. All that, bigger buildings, and then cultural programs, music, dance. You know, children want to dance, learn dance. For all that, you need an auditorium, you need a stage. All that came about. Then parking, you have a lot of cars, then you have a basketball court, you have a walking trail. All those things came about based on the need. The people donate money and they build it.
So was there any support from like the other Hindu temples, like you mentioned, like the New York
Yeah.
temple?
We built it because of New York's help. New York Temple was they gave us loan money, to start with, and they pointed to all the contacts in India they already had. They started in 70. We started in 77, so they were about 7 years ahead of us. So we used all their contacts, influence. New York Temple helped a lot.
And then the temple in India as well, the Meenakshi temple in India.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they essentially, those days, we think we did not expect any money from them
Mm-hmm.
because we had enough money here.
Mm-hmm.
But they did send us, the priests, all the procedures, how to do things, what they are doing there, all the guidelines, all came from Meenakshi Temple. All our early priests came from Madurai Meenakshi Temple.
Mm-hmm.
So that way they helped.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got priests from India. that
Yes.
Okay, and they stay here.
Yes,
Okay.
they bring their family and they live here, they settle here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They came from Madurai to start with. Now we get from different temples now
Mm-hmm.
in India.
How did you choose to make the temple here, like the Meenakshi temple?
Why Meenakshi Temple here, or is that say the question
Oh, like,
again?
why did you choose like that goddess
Pardon?
for the temple?
Oh, you see, there are so many temples for God, men.
Okay.
Okay, the goddess is a very important part of Hindu religion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she is the strength. In fact, she gives strength even to God.
Hmm.
The what we call Sakti, which is the energy, energy for God Himself, we believe, comes from the goddess. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so even though New York and Pittsburgh at that time, although they all have temples for God, it's a men form. We decided we should have one for the goddess. So, and then we trying to choose which goddess. They're from different parts of India.
Mm-hmm.
The goddess is called with different names.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I originally from I came from Madurai area, so that's a goddess temple I have gone. So I thought it's easy to copy. It's something which you are familiar with,
Mm-hmm.
you are comfortable with. Okay, so that's why Meenakshi came about. It's not because of my wife's name. My wife got her name from the name of the goddess.
Mm-hmm. So, how has the temple grown throughout the years? What have you seen like change most recently?
Well, there's the younger generation, mostly IT, information technology, young families from India, with young kids. There are a lot of devotees, people are coming,
Mm-hmm.
or younger families, high income, with the IT group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's more recent, last 10 years. Okay. The old timers who were first, a lot of engineers came, afterwards doctors came. Okay. Those groups, they are still here, but they are all in their 60s, 50s, that age group, and their children are here, born here. So I would say now the mainstay support still comes from the early first generation immigrants, they are coming, they all came 1960, 70, 80. They're still the core supporters,
Mm-hmm.
but they are getting old, age. Okay, the newer generation. Okay, I don't know how long they're going to stay, how much they're going to support their moving population. They're here, IT, whatever number of years, but they come in large group, large attendance to the temple. So that's a newer population coming in. So there's a growth with that.
Mm-hmm.
And the children of the early immigrants, they are still here. They get married at the temple. They've been coming to the temple, little kids are, 4 or 5 years old, they start coming to the temple. So they think it is their temple. So they will continue to support the children of the immigrants, first immigrants. So we have two groups of people. The early immigrants, their children, the much newer computer IT population. So you could very easily see, when you see somebody at the temple, you know which group he belongs.
Mm-hmm.
So the old timers compared to the new timers, both groups are important.
Right.
And they are doing well.
Mm-hmm.
The temple is growing because of both groups.
Mm-hmm. Has the temple purposely had changes to their programming to attract the younger generations to the temple?
No, see, attracting a younger generation is very difficult,
Mm-hmm.
and we are not successful because we don't know what they want. We think we know what they want, but we really don't know what they want. So we try to offer them this, offer them lecture, offer them school, offer them basketball, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very slow process.
Mm-hmm.
But it will, they will find their own liking.
Mm-hmm.
It will take time. Even now, still we are trying. Okay, but we did not. It's not a failure, but we are not that successful because we really don't know what the youth want.
Yep.
Because our mindset is different.
Mm-hmm.
See, we are born in India. We only think 50 years back. See, so we cannot connect with the modern thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But things will change. They will find what they want at the temple, and they will improve.
Right.
See, they will change things the way they want.
Mm-hmm.
But it's slow. I have to admit, it's slow. You know what I'm saying, right?
I do. Yes. Yeah, I think that's a problem with a lot of organized religious places now, is how to appeal to the younger people and keep them coming. So are there any renovations happening currently, or are there
Yeah.
any planned?
The what we call wedding hall, which is an auditorium,
Mm-hmm.
about 700 people can sit there, auditorium. Now we are remodeling the auditorium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this year and next year, this board is going to remodel completely the auditorium
Mm-hmm.
with a bigger stage, better audio system, because the music program audio is not that good. See, all that the current expansion is the wedding hall auditorium. By next year will be ready. It's called we call Kalyana Mandapam, which the translation is wedding hall. Kalyana means wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mandapam means hall, so it's essentially wedding hall.
Okay. I think you explained some of this before. How does the temple impact its members, or even people that don't even go to the temple, too?
Even the people who don't go to the temple.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, when somebody is really sick, Okay. The only place they can think of where they can call, even though they are not members, they are not supporters, but still they call. Okay. The temple doesn't discriminate against who is member, who is a donor, nothing like that. When the call comes, they send a priest or they send a volunteer, whatever. That's one time. The other one is when somebody dies, okay, and you have very specific Hindu rituals you have to do, okay. In 1970 and all that, we used to do, volunteers used to do. Now we have priests who can do. So we send the temple priest to do all these rituals. It's called last rites. Before you go to heaven, they have to send you off. Okay, so you have to do it right. Okay, so the families who are not even members, when somebody dies, then they call the temple and say, "Can you send a priest?" Okay. The temple sends a priest. Take that. So these are the people who are not associated with the temple. Even they get that help. But if you're already a member, if you're already associated with the temple, then you know this already. See, you can just call somebody and say, "Hey, I need help. Can you come?" But even otherwise, people call and then the temple will send people. Okay, so it is still a support system, always available. See, it's a very large, very resourceful organization. See, we have a lot of employees, a lot of volunteers, so they are there. They will be ready to help. See, so that way, even people who are not members, they can draw the benefit if they need.
Do you see any downsides to the temple being a tourist attraction for like Americans?
Personally, myself, no. I would like more tourists come and see. That's what this is about. This we try to get more tourists to come, but some members not very comfortable because some other tourists don't like what we do, what we pray, how we pray, because their religion is different, they think different. So they could give some trouble type of thing. So, but I think majority of the members like this, but we usually go low key. You may not have seen us a lot on the news, not on everyday radio, news, all that. That's because we don't know where some negative reaction can come from. So we are low key. But tourists are welcome. See, at the same time, we are kind of don't show off because it could bring in unexpected problems.
What distinguishes the Meenakshi Temple from the other Hindu temples in the U.S.?
Oh, of course, this is for goddess. Okay, that's number one. Number two is the election and the democratic system. Not same people holding on to power for 40 years. There are some temples like that in USA. So when you form, the way you form the charter and the bylaw, they stay. But this temple, we decided to conduct elections and change people. Okay, so that's a big difference between most Hindu temples in USA. other than that, you know, the southern state, when you look at the Texas, it's different.
Mm.
Okay, to get accepted in a state like Texas and survive for 40 years,
True.
that's definitely different compared to some other places where people may be more liberal, they may accept
Mhm.
what you do, you know. So that's what's different about Meenakshi Temple.
Has the temple experienced any discrimination or any problems of that sort?
Not discrimination, but
Mhm.
see the early years, it's not that obvious now,
Mhm.
but in the early years, they would come and they would come in a pickup truck and harass people,
Mhm.
honk,
Mhm.
and sometimes they even climbed up on some of these ornamental towers. They will climb up, trying to break something, you know, kind of things, because we don't want your religion here, type of thing.
Mhm.
But that's very early years. Okay. Now, whenever we have large gathering for the Festival of Lights, we get about 8,000 to 10,000 people, and there's so much parking problem. Even though we have parking, we have bus take the people to school parking and all. Even after that, the neighbors complain
Mhm.
that their driveway, somebody blocked their driveway, they cannot take their car out to go to the hospital, all kinds of problems they have. Okay, they complain. Yeah, but that's 2 times a year when we have large crowd. I know. The opposition has reduced compared to early years. They may be still there inside their mind, but they don't show it, you know.
Mhm.
And we don't confront them. We don't fight with them. We go very low key people.
Mhm.
So it's much less. Opposition is less now.
Okay. Where does the temple get financial support from?
Okay. We have two systems. One is worship services. Okay. To do any worship to God. Okay.
Mhm.
And there's a fee. Okay. Why fee? Why money? Okay. Because you see, we have to employ the priest. Okay. He'll be waiting on you when you come in. Okay. You say, I want to pray, this, okay. So he will help you to pray, and there's a fee. Okay. That's the revenue for the temple. You pay the temple, and then you get a receipt. Okay. That's one. The other one is we have what is called donation box. Okay. For every deity, every god, goddess, in front of that, we have that donation box. Okay. So when you walk in, you like this god, you put some money. Okay.
Mhm.
So at certain times of the week, we remove most of the cash. People sometimes they put jewelry, sometimes whatever, valuables.
Mhm.
Some people put share certificates, whatever. Some of them are very valuable, diamond and all. They all will put inside the donation box. Okay, because we have to take all out and account for it. 3 people have to sign what was inside, how much cash and everything. So the worship service is one income. The other one is this donation box.
Mhm.
Okay. The rest of the things like cafeteria, food services, library, they bring in some money, but they are not big revenue because our prices are low. We want people to come and enjoy, okay, and donate. They donate money to the temple, so it's their temple. So we give them food at a lower price.
Mhm.
So we don't make that much money in food services or library. The main revenue is from the worship
Mhm.
services fee, and then from the donation box. Those are the two top revenue items.
Okay. What hopes do you have for the temple for the future?
Well, I would like this to become more supporting the needy people, okay, and educating people, provide health services. See, we have Seva clinic, Seva means service, free, we have free clinic. People who don't have insurance, your doctors provide health services,
Mhm.
okay. And so I'd like to have schools teaching, okay, yoga, meditation, all that, free. People come and they spend the time there. And the knowledge, okay, more knowledgeable people are, that much better,
Mhm.
okay. So health, education, social services, helping needy people, I would like to expand into those areas, more service. Because we have the institution, we can do all those things easy.
Mhm.
See, that's what I would like to see. We do some now, but I'd like it to be expanded.
Mhm. Okay, those are all my questions. Do you have any, Priscilla?
I'm not sure if you mentioned this before, but what was the
Sure.
name of the New York temple?
Oh, New York Ganesh. Ganesh.
Okay.
Ganesh is that elephant head
Oh
god.
yes. Mhm.
Okay,
Okay. So
that's Ganesh.
Ganesh.
Okay, and the Pittsburgh temple is Vishnu.
Vish.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is Vishnu. Vishnu is the preserver. He is the one who gives you. His wife, Lakshmi, is the one who gives you money.
Mhm.
Vishnu is the one who gives you wealth.
Okay.
So more people go to Vishnu temples
Mhm.
for wealth. This goddess Meenakshi and all that is protector. It's the, what do you call, if you are in a real bad trouble, somebody to save you, that's where goddess Meenakshi will come in. Okay.
Mhm.
But the Vishnu and Lakshmi is for everyday good life, more money.
Mhm.
Okay, that's why more people go to the Vishnu temples and Lakshmi temple, because that's immediate. You want something now.
Mhm.
Okay, this one is for further down,
Mhm.
when you are in trouble, all kinds of things. The goddess Meenakshi will come in at that time. So that's the belief.
Great. Yeah. That's
Okay.
all I had.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
you
you.
so much.